we've reached the last of our product rule types, right? So the session will cover filtering. So when we think about situations that would warrant this particular feature, this particular product rule, let's think about situations where you may have a large product offering that may change very often. So going let's going to our example of products. So let's say with our bundle, we often get a large shipment of a variety of different toys that we want to offer with our bundle. And we may not know what we're getting, and we may be getting just random toys. And so we want to offer them. And so we don't necessarily want to have our Salesforce admin have to create the product. And as you can recall, in order to set a product up under a bundle, you also have to create product options to connect the two. So as a step to minimize work for situations like that, Salesforce has this feature that allows you to add all of these toy products as a product, and then you don't create the option, but you allow the user to see a list of all of your toy products dynamically when they go to configure their bundle product. And I'll show you what this will look like. It may be a little bit hard to understand until you can see things built out, and you'll understand a little bit better. So the first step is to create your products, right? So in this situation, we've created a few toy products, right? So if I just go into one of the toy products, remember, you always have to set it as active, always have to have price books for it to show up in the quote selection screen. So I've set it at $1 for the standard price book and 50 cents at the wholesale. Another key component you have to remember is adding a product code. So in this situation, we're going to use this product code to filter out products. So what you want to do is set up a few toy products along with the price book, and you want to give the beginning of the product code a name of toy. So as you can see here are the product codes for the toy products. So you can start to filter by if it contains TOY in the name of the product code. So that's step number one. So pause the video, create your products along with your price book and price book entries, making sure it's active, and then assigning a product code. Once you've done that, now we need to go to our bundle, our premium bundle, because this is the bundle that will allow sales reps to sell these toys within the bundle. Okay. So one thing that we have to have is a feature. So I've created a toy feature, and if you recall, a feature is what allows you to group your products that are within this bundle into a grouping so that the sales reps don't have to endlessly search for proteins and fruit all mixed in together. They'll see this header protein, and then below that, they'll see all of the protein products that they can choose from. So in this case, we want to create a new feature, label it as toys. We want to probably have this appear lower on the list, right? So we want to give it a higher number compared to the other features for this particular product. Okay. We can set the minimum option as 0. So they don't have to select a toy if they don't want to, or it. And then we need to associate this feature to this bundle product. The key difference here with this filtering that you don't have on the other features is the option selection method. So if you want to make this dynamic, you need to click on dynamic. It'll start to make sense once we go along with it, but go ahead and make this feature dynamic. It's basically saying, hey, all the products within this feature will dynamically appear based off of a product rule we set up. So that's why you have to do that. So let's just click save. All right, so we have our products, our toy products. We have created a feature for this premium bento box product. So we have all of that done. The last thing is a product rule. So let's create a new one. So we've given it a descriptive name as Filter Toys for Premium Bento Bundle. We set it as active. Now this is our type. Remember, we've covered validation, selection, alert. The last one we need to cover is filter. This is a filter product rule. Conditions met. All conditions in this situation, we don't need to have a condition. We just need to have an action. But go ahead and select all. The scope here is going to be at the product level. So this is at the product selection screen. We want to see the filtering happen. And evaluation event, we always want this to happen, not by a save or anything like that. We always want it to dynamically do the filtering. So let's click on save. So the next thing is the action. Let's click on action. So this is where we're actually asking the system to do something. So if we click on type, we have the option of default filter and option filter. Default filter means the sales rep can't go in and make a change to the filter to remove the toys or not. This is just what will be defaulted. So clicking on default filter. The next thing is, what field do we want to filter these toy products by? So remember, product code, and we want to do contains the value toy. Because as you recall, when we created our products, we had a product code, and all of the product codes, they are different, they're unique, but they all contain the word toy. So let's click save. And then the next thing you need to do is, well, we have this rule, we have the filtering. Well, what product do we need to apply this rule to? Because we could have multiple bundles that may not have the toys as an option, but this premium bundle does have that. So we need to click on configuration rules, click on new, and this will tell the system which bundle to apply this to. So we'll click on active. Our product is going to be the premium bento. And then we also have to add the feature that this needs to be applied under. Remember, we created a feature and labeled it, I think it was toys. Yep. And so you'll select that. That's important here. So then we'll click save. So let's go to our quote that we've been working on, clicking on edit lines. We'll click on add products. And as you recall, we're already filtering based off of the region. So let's clear these filters so we can get to our premium bento box. So if I click on this premium bento box and click select, I see the toy feature that we created for this product, and things look a little different. So you don't see the list of toys like you see the lists of starches here. You see this new button called add options. And so this will, if you click on this button, it'll bring you an entire list of your products. But we created that product rule to have this list only show the toy products. If we didn't have that product rule, And I can just show you, let me just deactivate. Let's deactivate this rule, and I can show you what that would look like if we didn't have this rule. Let me cancel out. I don't know if I might have to go all the way back. Let's see. Let's see. Let me cancel all the way out of the screen. Yep, so we've deactivated it. And I just want to show you, if we didn't have that rule, what would happen. So I'm going to add products, clear a filter so I can get to that premium bundle right here. And clicking on add options, we see all of our products in our product catalog, right? But this is toys. We don't want to see all of them, right? They've clicked on toys under the feature, so they only want to see toys. So that is the reason why we need to have this product rule to help with the filtering logic so that the sales rep will only see toys. So going back in with our product rule that is currently active, clearing the filter to get to the product. And clicking on toys, now it's filtered again. So we've covered all of our scenarios for our product rules. It's a powerful tool in CPQ that allows you to do many, many different things. See you in the next session.